Welcome to Japanese Classroom. This lesson is about how to refer to your own family members. Grown-ups in Japan are expected to speak in honorific language in public. That is, to use respectful speech to people you are talking to, especially when you are talking to your superiors and your customers. And you are to use humble speech about yourself and people within your own circle. Who is considered to be within your own circle can vary depending on the situation, but members of your own family are always considered to be people within your own circle. So when you talk about your family, you are to use this humble set of words which I am going to introduce today. These words are to be used when you talk about your family, not when you talk to them. First, mom and dad. When this young girl is talking to this older lady, she calls her mother haha and her father chichi. If she is talking to her mom and dad directly, she would still call them otou-san and okaa-san. And this older lady will call the young girl's parents as otou-san and okaa-san. It is appropriate to use the words ending in san when you talk about other people's family. Okay, let's go back to the young girl's speech to her superior. She will refer to her older brother as ani and her older sister as ane. Younger siblings are easy as they don't change. Remember, when you call them, you will be using their name, so ototo and imoto are not an honorific language. On the other hand, when the older lady refers to the young girl's younger siblings, she would call them ototo-san and imoto-san with the suffix san. Now, your own grandfather is sofu and your own grandmother is sobo. Let's recap the story. Somebody else's father is otou-san, but your own is chichi. Somebody else's mother is okaa-san, but your own is haha. Somebody else's older brother is oni-san, but your own is ani. Somebody else's older sister is one-san, but your own is ane. Somebody else's younger brother is ototo-san, but your own is ototo. Somebody else's younger sister is imoto-san, but your own is imoto. However, young children in Japan are not expected to use these words when they are still young. I would say they learn to use these humble words in their low teens. Up until then, calling your own family with san in front of others is accepted. But when you are old enough to hold a job or to get married, and if you are still calling your own family using san, you will be seen as immature. Then, what are the words for husband and wife in Japanese? Again, there are two sets, a humble set and an honorific set to call their spouse. Let's start with the honorific set for somebody else's spouse. I think the most accepted word for somebody else's husband is goshujin, and that for a wife is okusan or okusama. Okusama sounds more polite than okusan. As for a humble form, for referring to your own spouse, different generations seem to use different words. When younger people are talking to their friend, wives will refer to their husband as 夫. Husbands will refer to their wife as 妻. Older wives will refer to their husband 主人, and older husbands will refer to their wife 家内. Even younger generation will refer to their spouse this way if the situation is really formal, like job interviews. The reason why 主人 and 家内 are being avoided by younger generation these days is that 主人 means a master and 家内 means in the house. Younger generation seems to find it a bit old-fashioned. For that reason, calling somebody else's husband ご主人 and somebody else's wife 奥さん has been causing a bit of controversy. But at this stage, there are no established alternatives. Probably in a decade or so, people will start using different words altogether for somebody else's spouse. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. For more useful information, please visit easyjapanese.com. また今度. See you next time!